Okay, welcome back everyone. This is lesson 3.3, Human Resources Management. In this section, we're going to be defining human resources management and understanding employee compensation, benefits, and evaluation. So human resources management involves all aspects of recruiting, hiring, training, compensating, and evaluating employees. They analyze the staff's needs, determine employee qualifications, and find new employees. So to analyze the staff needs, what they mean is to make sure that the people that you hire will contribute to making the company profitable, and deciding whether they are, if you need a full-time position, part-time, if they're going to be permanent or a temporary worker, those type of things. And the determining employees' qualifications, what they do is they create a job description that lays out what the job duties will entail, and then they can use that when selecting qualified employees to fill the position. They use that to make sure that they match the candidate's skills to that job description to make sure that you fill the position with somebody that's qualified to do the job. And then finding new employees, that would be going out and using methods to advertise the job. So they could go to like a career fair or use the internet. There's different job sites out there to list jobs. They could put a television commercial or radio commercial on. They could do the newspaper. There's different avenues that companies use to advertise for new employees. So let's look at compensation. Compensation is the amount of money paid to an employee for work performed. So it's an employee's paycheck. They produce work, and in exchange they get a paycheck. So compensation is made up of two parts. It can be either the salary and wages, which is your paycheck, or benefits. Salary and wages are direct payments to employees for work completed, and a salary is a fixed amount of money paid to an employee regardless of the number of hours worked. And then wages are payments made for labor made on an hourly, daily, or per unit basis, for example, $8 an hour. So there's two different types of pays that you can receive. You can either be a salary employee or a wage employee. Benefits. So let's take a look at benefits. Benefits include compensation in forms of other than direct payment to the employee. So that includes vacations, insurance, and other benefits. So other benefits could be like a retirement plan or sick leave or a flexible work schedule, that type of thing. The evaluation process. This is the last thing that human resources do that we discussed earlier. So the evaluation process is the performance. They go through and evaluate the performance of employees. So they look to see if the employee is performing well, if there's room for improvement, come up with plan of action to help improve the performance of an employee. Some companies call these yearly, like a yearly review or performance review. That is the evaluation process. So then the evaluation conference is once they have gone through and conducted their evaluation, came up with a plan, wrote it all down, then they have a conference with the employee to sit down with the employee. A meeting's held to sit down with them, go over, provide feedback to the employee, receive feedback from the employee, come up with a plan between the employer and the employee to provide improve their performance. So that is section 3.3. We're going to be jumping over to 3.4 next.